I'm Stephanie,
I'm Meredith.
and welcome to This Is My Circus. Somewhat mini ep,
Yeah, I think we need to come up with another
a
name.
doc ep.
Doc out is probably more accurate, especially with all the stuff that happens in this one.
Sweet Jesus.
So many players, actually not a ton of players.
There's a lot of Uno reverses
Yeah, that's
in
a
this.
great way to put
It was
it.
all Uno reverse.
That is a great way to put it. Uh,
every time. Like
that's
every time.
the best time. That's the best way to say it.
Yes.
100%. Okay, let's dive in. So we watched a toxic love story on Netflix. What's 3 episodes?
It was just one.
Just one long one. It was like a 2 hour doc. It wasn't like a series. Whatever. Okay, so part one.
Okay. So let's go over the player names first.
Okay.
Not player, people.
Well, we're talking about Uno, so one of our main players is Ian.
Mm-hmm.
Ian Diaz.
Yes.
And he is, let's just call him the dude. He's
Yeah.
the dude in the story.
Yeah.
He's a U.S. Marshal,
Mm-hmm.
and he's in a relationship at this time when the doc starts with Angela Diaz. They're married.
Right. And
And
she's pregnant.
she is pregnant with twins.
Yes.
And we also meet a little bit down the road Michelle Hadley.
Yes. And she's the ex.
She is the ex.
Mm-hmm.
And we meet her in a little bit, but let's start with Ian and Angela.
Right.
So, like you said, she's
Oh,
pregnant.
and then we had his best female friend that kept commenting that he was this great guy.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about her. She was demented. She wanted him.
Yeah, she was in love.
Leslie.
Okay, so she's the best friend and she has a lot to say throughout this whole thing.
Lots of input throughout the whole shebang.
Right. So it starts off and we actually hear from Leslie for her
Yeah.
sake. And she's like, I just wish this never happened. And I wish everybody would tell the truth because she doesn't believe what the truth is the truth in the end.
Which after several Uno reverses, we find out at the very end. And we are going to talk about spoilers
All
for this whole thing.
spoilers, yeah.
So if you hadn't watched it, stop listening. If you hadn't watched it.
And then come back.
And then come right back immediately. Don't forget us. Come back. This one is crazy. Okay.
Bananas.
So like you said, we have all the players. We start with Leslie. And she's like, oh, he's such a great guy. And that's when we learn he's a U.S. Marshal. And immediately I start thinking he's a stand-up guy.
Same.
I'm like, oh, he's something.
Yeah. Same. Yeah, I thought the same thing.
Yep, that's what they want us to think, right? So, they're living in Anaheim. They're in California.
In a condo.
In a condo, yep. And they look like just newlyweds starting their life together and they're doing great. And then we find out that Angela's receiving some emails.
Yes, and that is when the X comes into play.
Yep. So we're getting these emails and they are from a sender called Lilith is Truth.
Yes. And they're threatening, saying, well, your time's coming, and eye for an eye, and that she was going to be sending people to trigger warning, rape, and kill the wife and her babies that she's pregnant with.
Yep, all of the things you've stolen my life, you need to be gone. Yeah, so, wow.
Yeah, so at this point, you're like, oh my God, they're showing the police cams, the body cams of the wife giving her report of these men like breaking into their house trying to rape her because there's a Craigslist ad saying that she wanted a rape fantasy filled.
Right.
Like, what?
I know. And we meet the dude that was going to fulfill this fantasy. And he's like, well, she said this. And she was like, I want, I don't know how much detail we can go in here, but.
Yeah.
But we meet the guy who was hired.
Yes, but like he wanted to remain anonymous because he didn't want to be judged for his sexual proclivities.
I mean, I get that, but
you see her getting their picture taken, like of her neck, because he supposedly came up behind her and like tried to strangle her, and all the things. Like, so you're like, oh my gosh, this is crazy.
This is crazy serious. And at this time too, we're also still getting the emails, and in the emails, like they're describing what she has on, and like they're watching her. So then that's about the time that they're putting two and two together with who this is. So they think it is Michelle Hadley, which is the ex.
Right.
And I'm like, put this woman behind bars right now. She is an accessory to rape. Or whatever.
I was like, she needs to go into the loony bin.
Yeah, that too.
She needs help.
Bars at the loony bin.
Serious help. Yeah. Is what I was.
What woman? That's all I could think of. What woman would set this up for another woman for something like that to happen?
Yeah.
I was like, this woman, yeah, she's got a lot going on.
I did miss one part that Michelle owns the condo with Ian still. They never settled the condo situation because they were engaged and they bought this condo together. So she still is technically part owner of this condo.
Bananas.
Yeah.
To use your word that you like to use. Yep. And actually, she is the one who put the down payment. She put all her savings into this condo. So if you're going to go by who paid more into it, it's her condo.
Yeah.
But that's not the way the law works, whatever. So at this point, we don't really know Michelle. We just know that she's sending these terrible emails.
And she's off her rocker.
Yeah,
Is what
she's
you
a
think.
horrible person. We don't really know much about Angela other than what's going on right now and that the crazy ex is just being outright crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I believed everything that I was told. This doc was done really well because I was not on to anything.
Me either.
I was locked in. Okay, so
let's do the first Uno reverse.
Okay.
Of Angela.
Okay.
So now we get back to Leslie, who's telling us about this whole Angela situation.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're thinking, and it's all over the news that Michelle's crazy. Like this deranged woman is doing all the things, right? So all over the news, in the papers, everything. Her name is like Mud.
Mud, 100%.
Her family's name is Mud. Everybody thinks she's guilty, and
Yeah.
she did go to jail.
Yes.
4 months.
Yeah.
So she is like.
And can we pause there? I mean, not that you can't come back from stuff like that, but that's
traumatic.
And that could potentially ruin and the mental role that plays. And Michelle she's believing that she sent these emails, kinda.
Yeah. She thought she lost her mind.
Yeah. She thought that she was guilty of this stuff because so many people were telling her she was.
Right.
Crazy.
So Leslie comes back and she's telling us about how Angela and Ian met.
Yep.
And is giving us that backstory of how Ian was at a bar and Angela came in and he somehow brought up he was a U.S. Marshal and she's like, oh, I'm in law enforcement too. I'm the attorney general or something. Whatever.
Yeah.
Something in law. So they had stuff in common and he was just smitten from the go. And she's this cute blonde, blah, blah, blah. So we find out they hit it off very quickly and things moved very
quickly, faster than a lesbian relationship.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Haven't you ever heard those jokes before? Okay. All right.
It just threw me off.
What? I threw you off? I can't normally do that. You normally just make you laugh.
Oh, you do that all the time. And I love it. I love you for that.
Yeah, I love you too.
So it moves really, really fast. They're like engaged in 2.2 seconds and then they get married and now she's pregnant with twins.
They're engaged faster than the documentary last time in Scotland. So if we're doing a race, this one's red flags.
All over.
Red flags.
So that's how we get introduced to Angela's like the backstory. Yeah. But then we find out that she has cancer.
Yes.
So she is like, oh my gosh, I've got stage 4, whatever, cancer. And Ian's like, I will go to all the appointments with you. I'm going to do all of it with you. We're going to get through this together. And she's like, no, you go to work.
It's important that you work. You need to do the things. Again, sounds familiar like the other documentary. I'm seeing a lot of trends here.
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, she's like, you go, I'm brave. I'll handle this.
And she's playing it up.
Oh, 100%.
She's giving all the pictures from chemo and doing all the things. And but then some red flags start happening with this cancer story.
Which red flags? Why are my notes not in the right order?
I don't know.
Why's chat hate me? What happened?
Am I not in the right order?
No, I don't know. You tell me what you think happened and I'll tell you if you're right.
He went to an appointment with her. They were at the doctor's office and she wouldn't let him go back.
Yes. I'm acting like I saw this for the first time just now, right? Oh my gosh, let me tell this part. So they're at the doctor's office and she is getting some kind of treatment done or checkout or whatever. And he's looking around the waiting room because he finally gets to go with her. And he's looking around the waiting room, comes to find, and something said.
He asks the receptionist
what kind of place it is. And she's like, it's a facial place or something.
It's a mole removal.
She's having like a freaking.
Like dermatology.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's having like a skin tag taken off. Like nothing cancerous at all.
Yeah.
That was fun. I'm glad I remembered that part.
She gets out of the appointment and he was like, yo, like, what's up? You don't have cancer? You're just getting a mole removed? And she was like, no, that's part of my cancer. I have to get this cancerous mole removed.
It kills me when they lean into it.
Yeah.
When they are caught and they just are like, no, this is really what happened.
Yeah. So he was like, well, this doesn't make sense, but like he
Mm-hmm.
kind of just rode with it for another little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And Leslie cut off her hair because
And
Angela was like, I'm so ugly with no hair, blah,
mm-hmm.
blah, blah. So Leslie,
In solidarity, she cuts her hair off too to support.
but then they see her,
Oh
Angela
my
keep
gosh.
tucking her hair underneath her hat, like her beanie or whatever.
And Leslie was like, "Oh, that just must be itching her, it's just growing back or it's bothering her." No.
She's like, this bitch has more hair than I do. And I was like, oh, Leslie.
Leslie brought it. That was the first sign that Leslie was there to be a friend, but hoping more would happen with Ian.
She
Mm-hmm.
wanted Ian. Anyway, so they then bring in Angela into like an intervention with
Mm-hmm.
like a room full of people.
Mm-hmm.
And Ian says, listen, you owe everybody here an apology. You don't have cancer.
Right.
She's like, yes, I do.
Again.
And he's like, you don't. And she's like, but I do.
But you don't. It got crazy. It got crazy. Take your hat off right now. Take your. I mean,
Leslie was like,
Leslie was like, well, she's still mad that she cut her hair off, but
I would be too, though.
same, same,
I'd be so mad.
same. And the older I am, my hair does not grow as fast
No.
as it used to. But yeah, she has on a camera and she's like chasing her around the room. It's probably actually just her phone.
Yeah.
But she is just all into the fact that she is really trying to help them prove the fact that this woman does not have cancer. And she's still determining that she does.
She's 10 toes down. Like,
Yes.
I am dying. So she leaves, storms out of the house. They searched her room and they found the journal. They found her stuff that really leaned into not having cancer. And
Mm-hmm.
then they found
Ultrasound.
yeah, they found it on page, like it was like number 10 of fake
It was
pregnancy.
like I kept looking and I kept like Google imaging it and and I was about to give up and then all of a sudden there it was.
Yeah. So she lied about everything. She's not
Mm-hmm.
pregnant. She doesn't have cancer. They're still married. And she's still 10 toes down on cancer and that she's being harassed by all these people.
Yep. And we, at this point too, we're still getting some information from Michelle where she was like, I guess I had an out of body experience and I don't remember it. I think I'm having a psychotic break.
It's not how I was raised. I
Right.
don't believe in this.
And we meet her parents and
Mhm.
they're just like, this is not who we thought she was. But we do find out too that Michelle had sent some emails that she remembered that were angry and understandably so.
Mhm.
I mean, I get that, but don't put anything in writing.
Yeah.
So, I
So,
mean, I think that's also, she was like, well, I know I send those emails, so I must have sent others too.
yeah. Then we get Ian going to the police
Mm-hmm.
saying, I don't actually believe it was Michelle now. Now I think that
Mm-hmm.
Angela did all of these emails and all these things by herself.
Uno reverse.
Uno reverse. Yes. So then you see here all the news stations with a twist in the case.
Yeah. Breaking news.
The wife now is guilty.
Yeah. So now, yeah, now like you were saying, Ian's like, no, it wasn't Michelle. My bad. Sorry, girl. It was Angela. She's doing this to herself for attention.
Yeah.
She's a crazy pants.
Yeah. So they release Michelle from jail.
Mm-hmm.
There she's like, yeah, one day they just came in and they were like, oh yeah, you're released. Have a nice life.
Can you imagine just the freaking emotions?
And then all the news was out there waiting for her to make a statement. Like, what do you even say? Like, I'd be like, I'm suing all of you.
Yeah. I would be saying, where's the back door? Why are we right here in the front?
That was awful for her. And then this is where Michelle's story comes in and she gets to really dive into
Mm-hmm.
what she wants everybody to know.
Mm-hmm.
And so she starts at the beginning of Ian and hers relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And it starts out with a fairy tale. He is being open and vulnerable and
Mm-hmm.
loving, and he loves Disneyland. And
Another red flag.
he goes several times a week.
Okay, first of all, you got a job.
Goes to Disneyland. Who wants to be there that many times?
No. I don't want to fight the parking lot that many times. I don't want to walk from the parking lot to inside that many times. I don't want to be, there's nothing there that I want to see that many times in a week.
In a year.
Adults.
I don't understand it. And they would go together and he's like pointing out all the things. And then she finds out he worked there for years, like I guess when he was like a teenager or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So she was like, he's being so open and vulnerable and he didn't have a good relationship with his dad. And the best memories he had of his dad were at Disneyland and
Mm-hmm.
all the things. He's setting it up so he is this golden boy.
Yep.
Well, then Golden Boy turns into a freak. And like no like king shame or whatever, but he's
Right.
telling this poor girl who is like super, super wholesome and just
Grew up very, very religious and yeah.
very inexperienced.
And
Like
yeah.
she's not into all of the kinks
Yeah.
that he wants to watch her have sex with another guy
Mm-hmm.
and doesn't let up on it.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "No, I don't want to do this." He's like,
Mm-hmm.
"No, like this is what I
This
want you.
is this
This,
is
this is it."
this is it. This is there's no options. This is the thing. And he's so not only in that way, but in other ways he's controlling her and manipulating her and wanting to control how she dresses and just all of those things.
And she's just wanting a husband. Like she was like, "I just want my fairy tale. I want my
Mm-hmm.
Prince Charming." She
Mm-hmm.
thought he was it, and then
Mm-hmm.
all slowly he was turning into this monster.
Mm-hmm. And she did have sex with another man and he filmed it.
Yes,
Oh my gosh. I know.
I would. So he's slowly turning into a monster. He
Mm-hmm.
was sending her all these profiles to look at to pick a man
Mm-hmm.
that she would have sex with, and she's like, "I will do this one time,
Mm-hmm.
and then I never want to talk about this again." Because she didn't know. She's like, "Well, maybe this is what is supposed to happen."
Mm-hmm.
She was so naive and so sheltered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um,
Well, and just trusting of what her husband wants and just very gullible and like you said, she just wanted a husband and make him happy and have this wonderful life and she thought this was kind of what happened was whatever he wanted should happen.
mm-mm.
So
We start to
feel
see,
some kind of way.
yeah, we start to see the darker side of Ian.
Mm-hmm.
So as this is going, then it kind of clips back to the policing of the air marshals, like whoever is in
Mm-hmm.
charge of going over cases that involve any U.S.
Marshall.
whatever. It's like the internal affairs for
Oh yeah. Yeah.
law enforcement or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
So they pick up this case because a U.S. Marshal was involved.
And it's got wheels. Like this is a huge, like you said, it's on the news and then it's on the news again.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, it's our duty to look into this. And as we start looking into it,
Mm-hmm.
the dude's like, something's up, something's not right,
Mm-hmm.
something's fishy, and we need to talk to Michelle.
Yep.
So they interview Michelle, and she's like, somebody's gonna finally listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, why didn't you go to the police with any of this stuff? And she's like, because he's law enforcement.
Right.
How am I supposed to go to the police? Nobody's gonna believe me over him.
We hear that so many times.
Mm-hmm.
So many times. And I don't have the answer for that, but that's just so disturbing.
And they're like, well, we want it all. Tell us everything.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, and her story was crazy.
They're like, give us all the tea. And they cross their legs.
Yeah.
And they're just...
Yes, exactly. Yes. But they were like, no, like, we will listen. Please tell us everything. And they said her story's crazy. It's bonkers, but we believe her.
But it could fit.
Yeah. There was other
Mm-hmm.
like weird stuff that he was doing. Oh, he kicked her out of the car. She went to get out of the car. She was given like these random instances where he was diabolical,
Like testing her.
trying to make her think she's crazy,
Yeah.
gaslighting her. Like,
Yeah.
totally. So they're on the highway. He's yelling at her and she's crying and he's like, get out of the car. He stops. She goes to open the door. He slams the door back and is like, what are you doing? Why would you get out of the car?
Mm-hmm.
Totally making her feel like he's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And just all these little instances that she's describing that, okay, you're like,
Mm-hmm.
dude's evil.
Right. Right. He's doing all of these things to make her doubt herself, doubt her sanity, to make her feel like that she just, that's just, she would have to stay because nobody else will understand me the way he does, kind of thing.
Yeah. But she didn't stay.
Good. Yeah, she's out.
But she still is involved because of the condo.
Mm-hmm, because of that freaking condo that she put 30 grand down of her money. And he was like, we really need this condo. And she was like, okay, I'll put everything down.
Because they could see the fireworks from Disneyland from the porch.
They don't have dogs.
No. I was like, why would you want that?
That all the time.
Even without animals or
Right.
like children, like
Right.
I would not, like that would not
Like
be okay.
going on vacation, if you have a condo that overlooks and you can see something like that, that sounds great.
To live it every day?
No way. No way. Another red flag that he
So-
wanted to see fireworks.
It was 10 minutes from Disneyland,
Mm-hmm.
so they can go whenever they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And they got to see the fireworks every single night.
Gross. That's gross to me.
It's just like evil. Like,
Yeah.
why would you want that in your life?
Evil fireworks. Okay, that's a push.
Every single day? That's what you want to see? There's something wrong with you. there's something wrong with you. If that is what was
Yeah.
like the deal.
It's one of those things too. You see it all the time. It's not special anymore.
I don't think it's special anyway. I'm not a fireworks girl.
I like them a little bit, but I don't want to be the one lighting them, or I don't want anything to
Such a
do with
waste of
them.
money.
Well, they scare me. I'm scared of fire. And with us living in the middle of nowhere, there's fireworks all the time from the 1st of July all the way to like the 10th. And I just know it's going to go bad.
And New Year's.
Oh, yeah. Pretty much all December and January.
Yeah.
It's fireworks.
Yeah. So
10 months out of the year, we have fireworks.
it just is not my thing. And if
Mm-hmm.
that was what sold you on this condo,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
The
That's
kitchen's
weird.
terrible. It doesn't even have a shower. It's just a half bath in this whole condo. It's a studio, but we can see the firework. No, I'm just kidding about that.
I probably. Okay. So then we're hearing about the investigation
Mm-hmm.
of Ian.
Mm-hmm.
And they're digging in more and more. And now they're like, okay, Ian's using his position of power
Mm-hmm.
to really mess with these women.
Mm-hmm.
And something triggered it that they're like, no, Ian's involved in the Craigslist thing.
Yeah, they
So,
find the dude.
right. So they are trying to connect the dots as far as why Michelle would want to send somebody from Craigslist to rape
And
Angela.
right.
But she's telling them the story about him sending her profiles and all these men that he wants
Mm-hmm.
to do all the things with
Yeah.
her. And this poor woman. And they're like, he's very Craigslist savvy.
Right.
So they're like, you know what? We think that Ian's in on this.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? Time out. This was like in 2013, 2015, somewhere around there. I don't remember Craigslist being such a big thing still then. Do you?
No, 'cause I
Like
was
10 years
here.
ago?
Yeah, no, I moved here by then. And
Yeah.
it was
It was shady at that point. We all knew that Craigslist was shady at that
I'm
point.
using it for shady
Obviously.
things.
Obviously. Okay.
So the law people are putting everything together at this
Mhm.
point. They find the dude that attempted to rape, non-rape, because he
Mhm.
didn't realize it was a rape, whatever.
Mhm.
Do all the things. They find the guy that responded to the ad.
Yeah, there you go. Anonymous man.
Yes. And he's like, hey, I didn't want a relationship. I'm a single parent. Like, I just,
Mhm.
was looking for
This was my
casual fun.
this was my thing. I just wanted to do this thing. If you can't find it here on Craigslist, where else can you find it? Yeah. Yeah.
There's found some kind of connection because
Uh-huh.
all the emails were routed to all these different servers and all
Yeah.
trying to evade
Yep.
police, but they did find a connection to Ian
Mhm.
and one of the emails.
Mhm.
So he's in real time, like cops are at his house and he's on his freaking computer in the next room sending threatening emails.
Crazy.
So they find the connection.
Yep.
And they're like, yep, he's a bum.
Like,
so here's our next Uno reverse. It was
yeah.
really Ian doing all the things. But he had picked Angela because she wanted all the attention. She was soaking up, like, yes, somebody is trying to attack me.
Mhm. How did he know she was this crazy from the beginning that she was
He
going to be?
knew from the start she wasn't an attorney. She was not what she said she was. Like,
Yeah.
she was doing that for attention.
Yeah.
Then the cancer, the fake babies. I mean, so he was like, yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
I picked the one.
This is the one. But it's crazy to me how people like that find each other without Craigslist. It's crazy that like.
Yeah. So Uno reverse number 3.
Mhm. Here's my card.
It's
Ian.
Ian the whole time. So they get enough evidence and then they arrest him.
Mhm.
And Michelle is throwing a party.
Right.
Like, hallelujah, it's over.
Mhm.
But it's really not because she spent 4 months in jail and
Mhm. And her life is ruined.
Yeah.
I mean, she can build it back and hopefully she has, but
well,
yeah.
she's kind of been cleared at this point.
But still, people know. And even though if you know that I didn't do the things, it's a black mark.
Yeah.
Even though you didn't do it, it still follows you around.
Yeah.
I hate that. And he's on trial and he does the thing. He doesn't get convicted until 2023.
Mm-hmm.
So all this started in 2013, I think. All of this drama and all of this stuff and his arrest. And then just 3 years ago did he get convicted.
Mm-hmm. But then, like, when they were showing the body cam of him, when they were trying to prove it was Michelle,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, she needs to be locked up. She needs to be in a
Mm-hmm.
padded room. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that was another trigger for like the whatever
Mm-hmm.
internal affairs, whatever you want
Yeah.
to call it, was he really wanted to nail
Right.
her to the wall, and it
Right.
was excessive.
Right. Not any kind of baby steps leading up to that. Just immediately lock her up, throw away the key.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He wanted all the things done to her.
She had $1 million bail.
Uh-huh. Yeah. She was in like the bad place.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if there's any good kind of place, but it was like the bad one.
Was she in Wentworth?
Such a good
Did you
show.
finish that?
I know. I have like
Okay.
another like 2 seasons maybe.
But yeah, she's in with like the big girls.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah. And her parents, again, just traumatized too by this whole situation. That's not how my daughter acts. She thinks she's lost it.
Well, that and the entire family was ostracized
Mm-hmm.
for this.
Mm-hmm. Again, they didn't do anything, but it still just puts the black mark. Kind of like the dude. These are so similar. The one where the woman faked her pregnancy and all of that. You know, him. What I feel like his name was like Tim or Steve. I don't know. But you know, all his friends ditched him because she was crazy.
Yeah.
The one she's the one that did the bomb threat into the
Mhm.
hospital and stuff. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But mm-hmm.
The Texas one.
Was it
I
Texas?
think so. Because they wanted to buy a ranch.
There's ranches in other places.
I know, but I feel like it was Texas.
You're probably right. I just like to give you a hard time.
Okay.
Okay.
I was about to start singing.
I'm from Texas. I was saying the same thing. Yep. Crazy minds think alike.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they've been through it. Their lives are altered completely. But maybe she'll write like a book and make a lot of money on the book or something.
Well, she did the documentary now, so
Well, I don't think she got too much from that.
yeah. Netflix week will be happy to do a documentary on something. Oh, my crazy life.
How many episodes would that take?
I don't know. Gosh, that just have to be like its whole like
It's a whole little
an 8-part miniseries.
I think so. At least an hour and a half apiece. And no Uno reverses, but some double down cards.
Yeah.
Triple down. Yeah. Draw sevens.
Let's just not do it.
No,
Sorry,
it's not.
Netflix.
Never mind.
I rescind the offer.
Yeah. Have you seen those clips though, where it's like me getting ready for my Netflix?
Did you see the one that oh my gosh, the lady was like, she's getting ready for my Netflix docuseries on my husband ending up being a child molester,
No.
and then the husband killed her like the next day.
No. Was he really a child molester?
He got caught. I guess he was a girls' basketball coach
Oh,
and was trying to have an inappropriate relationship with one of the girls, and she was like 15.
wow.
And the wife had just found out like the day before she made that video, and
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
she left him, or I mean she
Yeah.
kicked him out,
Yeah.
whatever, and then she did that video, and he came back like the next day and killed her,
Oh my gosh.
and he killed himself, and their child was in the house. The child called 911.
No. This world is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
This was twisted.
Yeah, but it was really good.
It was really good. It was really good.
It was done really well.
It was. These things get me. Like they get me every time. And I'm gullible apparently. And I believe what they're telling me on the screen.
I do too.
Like I'm
In
like,
the book, I don't, but
right.
in these things, I do.
Right.
It's
I'm
like,
like, oh, lock her up. Yes. Padded room, throw away the key. And then I feel so bad. So then I have to apologize to myself, to her, the TV her.
well, I was like, yes,
Mm-hmm.
she's crazy, lock her up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, well, this chick's crazy.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Angela was crazy
She was
in her
crazy.
own right,
Mm-hmm.
but Ian,
She was just like a pathological liar crazy. Attention, look at me crazy. Yeah, pick me kind of thing.
mm-hmm.
I really did. I really was hoping somebody was gonna, in that moment when they're like, take your hat off, I really wanted somebody like snatch it off. Nobody had the cojones to do that.
I would have.
You would have.
100%.
Oh, well, high five me. Okay.
No.
You were raising your hand and I was high fiving you. That's awkward. Sound like when you wave at somebody in public and they don't see you and you're like, oh. Or they're waving at somebody behind
and
you.
you're like,
Mm-hmm. No. Maybe not that many people do know us. I just mistake people waving at other people. That's probably what it is.
I just don't go out.
We're gonna have to do Operation Get Stephanie out of the house. No,
It's 2 people out there.
it is 2 people out there.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay, crazy doc.
We can start doing TikToks in Walmart again.
That was fun though. Was that the Christmas one? Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun.
We should do that double Dutch bus dance. Do you know how terrible that would be?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You get in the line and you do this, it's double Dutch bus, and it's like a really complicated dance. We would not do well.
My brain
Uh-huh.
goes faster than my body, and
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't catch up. Like, it doesn't connect.
I used to be such a good dancer. Like I had such good rhythm.
So I was on bars.
I hear. I've seen pictures.
I danced on bars. I danced on speakers. I was at rave. I did all the things. And I used
Yeah.
one of my really good friends, Shoshana, in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
I went out to a club with her many, many, many years ago. And she's like, you can move for a white girl.
I love it. Hey, Shauna, I'm sure she listens.
It's like, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And now I see some of the stuff and I'm like, that would have been so easy.
I
And
can
now
I don't even know if I can do the Macarena.
I know. I don't even know if I can do the ones where they're telling you what to do. Like kick now, kick. I don't know if I can follow those instructions.
My brain body
It's such a
connection.
delay.
Yeah. Remember we were trying to learn the dance last year and I was like, I can't get this part. Like my brain won't do it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I practiced that. Dun, 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 the IPT, whatever it was.
Yeah.
I practiced that for so long.
And we get to like the spin part and like
Yeah.
my brain wouldn't do it.
Wouldn't do it right. Yeah, I know.
I tried really hard. I suck.
Same.
I can still like bump and grind though.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, booty shaking. I mean, you don't need a lot of. You just need some rhythm for that. But doing like the choreography of stuff, no,
I used to be so good. Ugh, not anymore.
no. Let's not talk about that anymore. But
Yeah.
crazy doc,
Crazy doc.
crazy people.
Nuts.
I hope Michelle is a-okay
Same.
and her fam. And next pod we'll be doing the book. It's Your Turn Now by Thea Baxter.
My next book.
Have you read it?
I have not started it yet.
I have lots to say about this.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
I love when you have lots to say.
That doesn't mean you can't read it.
I will read it this week. We'll listen to it this week.
Okay, perfect.
But I love when you have lots to say.
Mm-hmm.
It makes my life happy.
Okay. Well, I want your life to be happy. Okay, cool. Thanks, everybody.
All right. Please listen next week where we will have all sorts of things to talk about.
And if that doesn't make you want to listen, then I don't know what would.
Yes. All right. We love you and thank you for listening. Bye.
Thank you.